Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to make a hummingbird feeder out of just some items from your kitchen. Okay, we'll need a few tools for this, and so we're going to need a drill with a couple of drill bits. We need a Sharpie and some scissors, and you'll need some pliers or something to cut a hanger with. You need a hanger, a container with a lid, the shallower the better, and then you'll need something to drink. Hadley, will you go ahead and finish that off for us, please? Maybe it has more in there than we thought. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is we have to remove our little label, so Hadley, will you do that for me? Started there, and just pull it away. Now we used a flavored water bottle. I think you could use just about anything. Probably be better if it was clear though. Okay, let's take the lid off. Hadley, go ahead and get your Sharpie. What we're going to do now is we're going to trace this onto the middle of this lid, because we're going to actually cut a hole there. Okay, so Hadley, go ahead, and I've got it in the middle. Go ahead and trace around it. Okay, you got it? I think it's good enough. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole in this little lid, and then we're going to drill a hole in this to get it started, and then we'll take some scissors and we're going to cut this circle out. Okay, Hadley, go ahead and get the drill. Now, go ahead and get it straight up and down. And stop. All right. Okay, she's got a hole in that. And now let's go ahead and we'll put this on here. Okay, now go ahead and I want you to pull it straight up and down. Put it right in the middle and get you a hole drilled in that. Okay, so now I think we're on for the next step. Okay, now I'm going to try to cut this circle out, but I'm going to cut it a little smaller than what she drew so that it will fit on this a little snug. This might be a little tricky here. We're going to see how it works out. We've got our hole drilled, and so now I'm just trying to make the cut smaller than the actual Sharpie. A little bit at a time. Now, I think if we get it snug enough, we won't have to do any other thing to it, but if we don't, we may have to use some hot glue to make it where it's sealed on there a little better. Okay, so I think I've just about got that. Okay, so does that look good, Hadley? So let's see if it fits over here. You want to flip it upside down. Oh, I think that's going to be perfect. Okay. On to the next step. Okay, now we are going to make the actual holes for the hummingbirds to get the food out of. And so I took a little screw and just kind of started the holes just a little bit, just so it'd be easier to drill. And we marked it. We marked ours for 4 holes. You can choose as many as you want. And then start the drill. And then continue to do that for as many holes as you want. Okay, now we're going to assemble the hummingbird feeder. Okay, Hadley, go ahead and pop that on there. Push it down snug to the bottom. Okay, that looks good. And she's going to put the cap back on, the one that we already drew, or we already drilled a hole in. And then she's going to take the little container part and she's going to fasten it. Is it on tight? Okay, let's flip it over. Okay, it's starting to take shape. Now the next thing we'll do is we will go ahead and create the hanger for it. Okay, now this part is a little bit tricky, so you may have to get an older brother or sister, or maybe a mom and dad to help you on this part. Hattie, do you have the pliers? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a wire hanger and we are going to cut it. And then we are going to twist the end. I'm going to take it, lay the hanger flat, I'm going to twist it down. I'm just going to make a little bitty hook on the end of it. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so now what we're going to try to do is just form this around it. So let's kind of get it going in the right direction here. Trying to make it kind of circular. Let's see how that's looking. We're getting there. We're going to keep working it around. Now let's see what we got here. It's getting close. So can you see how we're getting this to be almost a circle? We're going to go around it. We're going to see if we can get it to attach now. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this part right here and we're going to try to straighten this up and we're going to bend it over to make a loop and then we're going to fasten it on this other side. So let's go ahead and just try to straighten this up a little bit. Okay, it's pretty straight and we're going to make this where it goes up. Let's go ahead and take it off. Up. And now we're going to slide it back on there. I got it good and tight. Let's go ahead and unlatch it real quick. Unlatch it back. You will need this part to be tight, and you may have to work at it a couple of times to get this to fit just like you want it. Okay. It's pretty tight there. So now we're going to just fold it over. Decide about how much we need and then we're going to cut it. So looks like if I go to about that bend we'll be fine. So let's take the pliers again. And if you have bolt cutters it works much better. Okay, so we're going to push this down in underneath this other part. Just like that. And then you're going to take your pliers and you're going to try to squeeze it right underneath there. Try not to puncture the actual plastic. Get a hold of that and see if I can get it to bend. Okay, there, I got it. Bend that up and then bend it on over. Okay, voila! Okay, now we're going to make a little hanger that will attach right here. So we're going to just cut it about that long. Oops. Let me grab that. Okay, so what you need is you need a hook on both ends. So let's go ahead and kind of straighten that up. That'll be a good hook for the top. And then this part, we're just going to bend a little bit smaller. And we're going to get it on here. We're going to fasten it even tighter. Just like that. And then now it will be able to just hang on a little hook or something on your porch.
Now we're going to make the hummingbird nectar. First you need 2 cups of warm water and half a cup of sugar. Then you stir it until all the sugars dissolve. Now we need to add red food coloring. And after you stir the sugar, it's ready to use.
Okay guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to fill the new feeder. So we have to take cap off the bottom of it. Pretty tight fit. Okay. And then you have to unscrew the lid. Now we are going to use a funnel to make this job a little bit easier. So Hadley, if you want to go ahead and pour that mixture in here. Oh, looks like a good job, thank you. And now we'll go outside.
Now it's ready to use.